All right. Can police order a driver to sit in the patrol car? This question comes from an officer in Nebraska. Um, so basically, the officer says, I had a traffic stop and on a car that was driving without headlights. The driver was acting furtive and did not want to answer questions. The driver was not the owner of the vehicle and was having difficulty telling me who the owner was. I ordered the driver out of the car to separate him from the passenger, who also refused to identify himself. The driver did not have an ID, and I needed to confirm his identity on the computer. At this point, I wasn't rolling out DUI, stolen car, and basically the way they were acting, maybe there was contraband in the vehicle. Now, I know I can order someone to exit the car or remain in the car. That's Pennsylvania versus Mims. Okay. But I was wondering if I can legally order them into the passenger seat so I could have eyes on them while checking their identification, checking the status of the car, and checking for indicators of intoxication. So, I'm not sure the wisdom of that, having somebody right next to you, concerned with all these factors for officer safety. But I'm not here for officer safety. I'm here for the law. Now, here's what we know, right? We know that an officer can give lawful orders to somebody if it's legitimate, right? And one of the things that is legitimate is officer safety. Cops can say, hey, stand over here, go over there. Let me see your hands, all that kind of stuff under officer safety. As far as putting them in the vehicle, we do know, case law is very clear that we can put somebody in handcuffs if necessary, but in a police vehicle if we have officer safety. Right now, if you don't have legitimate officer safety, oftentimes those encounters will turn into what's called a de facto arrest, an arrest in fact. But when you do have legitimate factors, then the courts oftentimes do not say that's a de facto arrest. Going back to this, look, the officers give me a lot of stuff, right? Great articulation about why the officer wants that person to be in the patrol vehicle. And it looks to me like a lawful order, right? Under just officer safety, because it's been articulated. Now, at the same time, okay, Anthony, raise my hand real quick. All right, fine, lawful order. Let's put him in the passenger seat. And he says, I ain't getting in your car. What should we do? You're gonna stuff him in. You're gonna force him in there. I don't know where this all goes. But under these facts, by the way, you definitely have reasonable suspicion for a stolen car, in my view. But under these facts, I think it'd be at least appropriate to, if he doesn't want to get into the car, put handcuffs on him, pat him down with these factors, and keep him at the front of the car while you go run your business, right? You're not going to stuff him in your car physically and forcefully, end up hurting him, getting into a fight, all over having him in the seat. All right, guys, keep the questions coming. If you like what we're doing here, hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends. Let's keep these conversations going and keep making good case law. All right? All right.